Karoline Leavitt on Stephen Colbert's show, her harsh response leaves the studio gasping. Tonight, the stage lights flickered, the tension snapped like a tight violin string, and Stephen Colbert found himself toe-to-toe with a guest who did not come to play. Welcome back to the channel, where politics meets Broadway-level drama. Grab your popcorn, because what Karoline Leavitt said on national television, well, let's just say the audience will be talking about it for weeks. When Karoline Leavitt walked onto The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, the audience expected the usual late-night banter, witty jabs, polite disagreements, clever punchlines. But oh no, what they got instead was a full-blown Broadway showdown, complete with gasps, raised eyebrows, and a blistering verbal finale that left the studio speechless. Colbert began the interview with his signature smirk, leaning in with the confidence of a man ready to spar. But Karoline walked in like a woman who had already read the script, rewritten the finale, and handed it back to the director. The evening started light, Colbert teased a few jokes, the audience chuckled politely, but the moment he slid in a sharp question about her media appearances, the atmosphere shifted. The tension became almost theatrical, the kind of tension you can hear. Karoline paused, turned her head slightly, gave that slow, calculated smile that says, "I was waiting for this." Then she hit back, not with the usual talking points, but with a fiery, cutting response delivered so cleanly that even Colbert's eyebrow lifted an extra centimeter. Her tone wasn't angry, it was precise, a verbal scalpel. She dissected his question, flipped it, and handed it back with a sharpness that drew an audible "ooh" from the live audience. Colbert tried to recover, he always does, but the rhythm was broken. Karoline commanded the stage like a Broadway lead in her final spotlight. At one moment, she even leaned forward and said something that made the entire studio gasp, something bold, unexpected, and delivered with theatrical flair. Colbert blinked twice. The band froze mid-riff. The camera operators didn't dare move. From there, the energy flipped. Colbert tried another jab. Karoline returned a sharper one. It was dueling monologues, Shakespeare meets CNN, each line more compelling than the last. By the end of the interview, even viewers at home could feel the electricity. Karoline stood her ground, Colbert attempted a closing joke that fell a little flat, and the audience erupted in half shock, half applause. One thing was clear, whether you love her, hate her, or only watch Colbert for the jokes, Karoline Leavitt delivered a performance nobody expected and everyone is still talking about. A dramatic, powerful, edge-of-your-seat encounter. Exactly the kind that makes Broadway drama lovers hit replay. And that, my friends, was the moment Colbert's studio turned into a Broadway stage. If you enjoyed the drama, hit like, subscribe, and tap that bell so you never miss another political showdown with more plot twists than a season finale. Drop your thoughts below, whose side are you on?